Will this decision be the downfall of Wall Street bets? I hope not, because I will be the first to admit, as a day trader, and really even if you're a swing trader, or who knows, probably even an investor, if you're being honest, you are loving what is going on in the markets thanks to giving credit where credit's due, Wall Street bets, other social media sites that are just causing these crazy movements because of these short squeezes that they're, again, creating. Now, if you're not sure what a short squeeze is, I'll put a link down below to the video in the description box, and that way you can go and learn more about a short squeeze. But basically what they're doing is they're forcing people to buy. And I'll just leave it at that. There are being people that are forced to buy, and not to insult your intelligence, but when more people buy, prices go up. And then when even more people are therefore forced to buy, prices go up even further. And that's what's been going on. And that's what's, the king, kind of what started all this in terms of a coordinated effort. And full disclosure, I'm not advocating doing this. I don't know if it's manipulation. I don't know if this is illegal. I feel like there's all sorts of opinions out there, but I'm just talking to you as more of a question of, is this what's going to happen? Will this decision be the end of what I would say is a pretty good thing? Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not meaning, well, because it's a good thing, you should go and start to join these groups that are coordinating this. I'm not saying that because that might be illegal. I don't know. I'm just talking in general that I think this is a cool thing as a trader to be able to see these movements happen. I mean, let's face it. Do you really mind if some Wall Street hedge funds go kaput? I don't. Wall Street, they're just fine. And, and I'm kind of curious, will the government come to Wall Street's rescue? But that's another topic. But the one decision here that I'm thinking, and I think unfortunately is going to happen, is this. And just to walk you through this, and I don't know how this is actually working. I know the name of Wall Street Bets. I know the reputation it has. It's kind of just a bunch of, degenerate gamblers or whatever. But I don't know. Does one person run it? Is one person calling the shots? Is a bunch? I don't know. But pointer being, let's just say that this person represents Wall Street Bets and just social media in general. And right now, and to give context, I'm just going to use the example at the time that I'm recording this video. But what's really kind of put this all on the map in a big way is GME. GameStop has been crazy. But the way I'm seeing it is that is because basically all of Wall Street Bets, all their energy has been focused on GME, like all of it. And when you have that much power, when you have that much just oomph, now a month ago, I'd be like, no, that's that. I mean, a message board forum on the internet, really? A bunch of people on a message board, they're going to punch Wall Street in the face. I got that wrong. They have been punching Wall Street in the face. They have been taking on hedge funds and causing hedge funds to capitulate and all that because there's just so many. There is actually enough people to put their focus on GME. But now what I'm wondering, and this is the decision point, what is actually going to go on? Meaning, okay, there's GME. So is the pathway going to go like this? Meaning to some other stock, meaning, okay, GME, mission accomplished. Let's everybody, boom, go to the next one. Or is it going to be something like this? Where you have a bunch of people now going off to this stock and that 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 stock and trying to do the same thing that happened to GME. Hopefully you see the problem here. The big group, the big arrow is now getting skinnier because it's getting divided up, right? They are diluting their power. And that's why I wonder, is it one person calling the shots? Or is it going to be a bunch of people that are like, hey, now we're doing this. Hey, now we're doing that. And the problem with that is when you have these individual fractions that are occurring, well, now all of a sudden, Wall Street's going to be able to fight back. Because they're not taking on this sort of arrow. They're taking on a much skinnier arrow. They're not taking on as many people. And if they're not taking on as many people, well, then their chances of winning out go up a whole lot more. And if Wall Street wins, what does that mean? Well, these people slaughtered. And you get the idea, slaughtered. And now all of a sudden, almost the game is over until ideally, it could be all reset again. But if Wall Street Bets, if the internet crowd could actually just stay together and just focus all their energy on one stock at a time, it is proven they can literally influence the markets. They can crush hedge funds. They can crush Wall Street. A bunch of retail people around the world coming together can do it. But there does reach a point, and I realize that right now. Well, Clay, what are you talking about? There's this stock and that stock and that stock that are moving right now. Yeah, for now they're moving. But eventually, if it spreads out too thin, it's just not going to work out, because the thinning out is going to thin out the power, and which gives Wall Street the power to finally crush those people that are trying to do that. So is it just one stock? Maybe not. Maybe the market can support 2 stocks, maybe even 3 stocks. I'm just saying the decision that's really going to ultimately determine whether this Wall Street, I don't know what you want to call it, business model, this Wall Street bets, trading model, whether it's going to continue to succeed or if it's going to fall, is are people just going to start to go there too many ways, or are they going to stay in one? So that's what I'm very curious about. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully somehow things can get organized and the energy can stay in one. I mean, I'm not going to be part of it just because I don't know the legalities of it. But as a trader, as an observer of the markets, yeah, I'll enjoy trying to trade these crazy movements and just sit back and watch and text with my friends saying, have you seen GME? I mean, I'm not going to complain if somehow this can all get organized. Again, I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not advocating you to be a part of it just because I'm not a lawyer. I don't even know if that's legal or not. But as just a general trader, as a general observer of the markets, yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this dynamic. But if there's one Achilles heel to this whole model, it's this right here. Are people going to spread themselves too thin by going out there and trying to do too many stocks at once? Or is the group going to stay focused on either 1 or 2 stocks? So we'll see what happens with it. But in this time period right now, everything's so crazy. That's really the one question I'm wondering about. Can this sustain itself or not? We'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below there. Do you agree with this assessment? Do you think that it's possible? Do you think that maybe there's already, or I don't know, just explain right. Is there like one person that runs this Wall Street Bets? Like I said, I'm a total newbie when it comes to Reddit and understanding how this Wall Street Bets thing actually works. But I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below on this topic. And let me know if you think, do you think it's possible for this to continue to happen? Or would you agree with me that, yeah, the power is going to need to be centered on 1 or 2 stocks at most? So I'm very, very curious to hear your comments down below. So please leave those below. And if you enjoyed the video in terms of just kind of me throwing out my thoughts about current market events, then an easy way to communicate that to me, just hit that like button and even leave a comment down below communicating, hey, Clay, yeah, these kind of current market thoughts are good videos too. So I'm always looking for feedback. But yeah, let's see what happens with Wall Street Bets. Let's see what happens with this basically new day and age of the market. Is it here to stay, or is this going to be something that just fizzles out because everybody spreads themselves too thin? We'll see what happens. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.